So I have my photography class right after this, but I'm stupid and forgot my camera at my apartment, so I have to drive all the way back. Luckily today is the best day for me to have forgotten my camera because we are meeting at a coffee shop instead of like our classroom, which is kind of nice. And he said to show up anywhere between 2 and 2:20, and it's like 1:50 right now. So I've got time today, but yeah, I feel pretty silly. But it is cold out. I think it's like 35 degrees, something like that, but it's really windy. And yeah, but I really don't mind the cold, so it's not too bad. And I get to get coffee for class, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, I'm just driving back to my apartment real quick and then get to get coffee. Okay, we're done taking pictures. So basically that assignment, we each got one of these slips of paper. So we just walked around for about an hour off campus and took pictures of our prompt. So each of us had a different one. So mine says, make beautiful photographs of drains, airplanes, and infinity, which is really broad, like what the heck is infinity? So these are a few that I took. A bunch of drains. I'm cold and tired, so I'm gonna go home. I need to do lots of homework today. I have a paper to finish writing, some research to do for my graphic design class, and another like paper type of thing. I have to like write a short story. I have all that to do, but yeah, it was an interesting assignment. Don't know how much it pertained to what we're actually doing in class, but it's whatever. My professor was gone today, so he just had us do something. Still taking pictures, so, but it wasn't too bad. It's just really cold. Yeah, that's about it. So usually today is the day that I get coffee. I always get coffee on Tuesdays because I have an 8 a.m. class, and it's my way to treat myself for making it to my class in the freezing cold. But I got coffee yesterday, so I guess I don't need to today. So I'll just go home. Okay, so I'm currently sitting in my apartment about to eat my sandwich that I just made. And I'm actually skipping my class right now. It's my storytelling class. Storytelling and identity, which we don't usually like do too much in class, so I'm not too worried about it. But the reason that I'm not going today is because I'm watching Adobe Max. It's live right now, so I'm watching that right now, and we're required to go to at least two sessions for a graphic design class, because this year they have like virtual sessions. I've never heard of Adobe Max before my class. I just started using Adobe programs this year for my graphic design class, so I'm excited to learn more. I think it'll be really interesting. So I'm gonna go to one session. There's like a live, like just keynotes and speakings in like the main area, which is what I'm watching right now. But my thing starts in like 40 minutes, so I'll watch that. And yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. So the main speakings that I watched were just some new Adobe programs and new things that you could do with your Adobe programs, so I thought it was pretty cool. So the session that I just attended was for like kind of finding your personal style with Illustrator. And I've only been using Illustrator, which, like, if you don't know what Illustrator is, it's just like a basic Adobe program most people use for graphic design, which is what my major is. But I've only been using Illustrator for like 2 months ever since this semester started. So I'm not very fluent in it. So the first was just Illustrator basics, but then she got into like finding your personal style, which is something that I don't really have yet as an artist. I've been doing art for about, I would say 3 years, really seriously. In high school I did it like kind of off and on, but really seriously for a few years, and I still don't quite have a personal style. The girl in the video, I forget her name, I'll put it up here if I can remember it. She gave me like a bunch of exercises to do, and I'm really excited. It's like creating an aesthetic mood board, and then you find your taste with other styles, like things like facial features and stuff like that, and then you experiment with like variations of facial features, body styles, and then like you make a style guide, which I think is really interesting. I've never heard of any of this before, so I'm really excited. But I have class and then I'm gonna pack. I'm going home tonight with my sister to spend the night. We have a funeral to go to tomorrow. It's a distant relative, but it's close, so we're gonna go to that. So I won't vlog much tomorrow at all, maybe when I get back home, but yeah, I'm excited to go home tonight and just hang out with my family. I you know, being in an apartment by myself, I really don't go home very much anymore, so I'm excited to spend the night at home. And yeah, so I need to get to class.
This is the typeface you're researching.
Okay, so today would usually be one of my like more busy days. Usually Thursday is my most busy day, but that's only because I have like 4 classes on Thursday, because it's the same as Tuesday except for I have my astronomy lab. But today, my English class in the morning was an optional review day for Unit 1, and I'm pretty solid on Unit 1, so I didn't feel like I needed to go. And then my graphic design class is online again. So today I really only have like 3 classes, almost more like 2. My astronomy lab is in like 30 minutes. And then my storytelling and identity class is today too. And then my graphic design class is online. And same as last time, we're only going to be meeting for like 30 minutes. My boyfriend and I decided that we're going to work out tonight because ever since I quit my most recent job, I worked retail and I was standing for like 4 to 8 hours at a time whenever I had work, which was almost every day. But now I don't have a job currently, so I'm not standing all day and I'm not walking around very much. So I just feel like I need to get back into working out, and my boyfriend wants to gain muscle. I want to lose weight. So we're going to be doing different things, but we can still go together. My apartment complex has a gym. I've never been in it, but I'm going to go today with my boyfriend and we'll check it out. Hopefully it's good. I know that there's at least a treadmill, which is probably what I'm going to be doing. To be honest, I've never been to a gym before outside of like my high school's gym. So that's partly why I'm making my boyfriend come with me, because I don't want to go alone. That's my fit for today. So it's warming back up outside. This weekend on Saturday I'm going camping with my parents, and it's supposed to be like 78, which is really nice for what it's been like recently. So I'm excited. But I think the high is like 62 today, so it's not too warm, but hopefully I'll be fine. So I need to get going to class. I hang out at my boyfriend's because he lives on campus in between my 2 classes, because I have like 2 hours and I don't really like to drive back to my apartment. I just like to go hang out with him. So that's the plan for today. So for dinner, I made a scramble, which was absolutely delicious. It's one of my comfort foods. And then Friday was pretty slow. I didn't really do too much. I did my makeup and I did work out later. But yeah, it was pretty nice day. So I just got into the fitness center and luckily there's like never anyone here. So I'm gonna do basically the same thing I did yesterday, except I kind of know what I'm doing more on all of the machines. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little workout and it's gonna be good. So unfortunately I am someone who gets very red in the face when I work out. I haven't even been doing that much. It's just did my running and like a couple reps of that, and that's it. And my face looks like this, so it's fun. So I just got done with this painting. I'm pretty happy with it. It is for my boyfriend's birthday. His favorite movie is Tron Legacy, so I decided what better than a painting of Tron, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So I think I'm gonna give it to him tonight. His birthday's on Monday and it's Friday, but I really want to give it to him. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. Okay, so I actually forgot to vlog most of today. After painting, my boyfriend came over and we just hung out for a while. We went to Walmart and grabbed a couple things. And then my sister and the guy that she's talking to came over for a little bit, and then we went bowling all together, which was really fun. So yeah, it was a fun night, and now I'm drinking tea and I'm gonna watch some Downton Abbey and relax in bed. I'm exhausted, but in a good way. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm going to Backbone State Park. My parents are camping there, so I get to go hiking and stuff, so I'm excited. Okay, so I just drove home. It's Saturday morning. I drove back to my parents' house because my mom forgot the camp chairs for me and my boyfriend for tonight, so I'm gonna grab those and grab my dad's Kindle upstairs and then head out again. Luckily, I only live half an hour away from my parents, so it's not too big of a deal to have to drive back home, but yeah, so I just drove back home, jammed out to some Hamilton on the way down. I'm probably gonna do the same thing on the way back, so. Okay, so it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm about ready to go with my boyfriend to go to the campground, and we're gonna go on a hike, and then we'll eat dinner with my parents, have s'mores, and then come back. But basically all I did today was play some Zelda, and then I also worked on my graphic design a little bit, and I'm really happy with how it's coming along. I'll probably work on it a lot more tomorrow, so I'll show you tomorrow. For my photography class, we have to take a picture for tomorrow of a random person and then someone we know. So I think I'm gonna take pictures of my parents tonight at the campground because they're kind of like in their element, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of all that's going on.